If you didn't know these two gentlemen before, do you see what I mean by how blessed we are? You know, we absolutely are, and any one of them, I think, would do a great job, so thank you for that. All right, at this time, I would like to field a couple of questions. If you have any questions, raise your hand, and I'll come on by with the microphone. Now, if you all have heard enough and made up your mind, that's good, but I'll give you one last chance for questions. All right, one over here. And then Mr. Jones, if you would answer first. Okay. We have Councilwoman-elect Johanna Bishop asking the first question.
So I just want to ask both of you, what prompted you to run?
Well, basically, after living here all my life in Greenwood, my children are gone. Greenwood's still a good community, and I still reside here. And I still love being here. And just being able to serve, as I've been doing, just continue to do it on. Basically, now I just want a seat at the table. Sometimes the people just need a voice, and I want to be their voice. I want to see what their concerns are, so they can bring those concerns back to me, and I can be a voice for them at the table. And that's one reason why.
Thank you, Mr. Jones. Mr. Dean.
For me, it's basically I just want to make a difference. I want to be a voice, be able to support people, try to make a major change in the community to see our community grow and grow in a positive manner.
All right, Mr. Dean, if you could stay at the podium, I have a question I'll ask. And this is for both of you. Are you nervous about running for office? What is it like to put yourself in front and be judged by the voters? Tell me a bit about what that's like.
Am I nervous? Yeah, I'm a little nervous because I'm pretty much a shy person. So I don't, as much as I have to be out front, a lot of times I like to be in the background. But I like to be in the background, do the work, but I don't necessarily, I'm not big on the recognition. Just as long as the work gets done, that's it.
Thank you, Mr. Jones. Tell us about your nervousness on this.
Pretty much the same as Mr. Dean here. You know, I've been doing most of the work behind the scenes, just working in the community with my job as well as with my fraternity and other boards and stuff that I'm on. So, you know, just to get that recognition wasn't for me. But, you know, after nobody else stepped up, I said, hey, why not me? You know, if you're a good follower, you should be a good leader. So that's basically what I look at.
Thank you, sir. Please stay. Do we have any more questions over here? Yes.
I'd like to hear both of your opinions, or what are you doing, your feelings on getting our black youth engaged and involved in politics?
Pretty much, that's a good, very good question. I think the youth are not the future, the youth are the present. We need to get youth involved. Pretty much, that's mostly what I've been doing, you know, for years, is working with youth. Work with young men, trying to get them engaged, because today it seems like everybody want to push the youth back or push them behind. It's very important. It's very important to push them out front, to give them a chance, to kind of mentor them or whatever. That's something we do with my fraternity, trying to mentor some youth. Because if not, you know, the world's going to take them up, and they're not going to be good people after that. So the main thing we want to do is try to push them out front and encourage them and mentor them.
Mr. Dean, the question is about getting our youth engaged in politics.
Well, for me, I think that's why one reason why I would like to take the chance now to stand and maybe encourage somebody to see a young black man out here trying to make a change, maybe to encourage somebody else behind me to continue to make the change as well.
All right, we have one final question. Mr. Dean, if you could stay up.
Okay, I don't have a question. But since I'm the senior citizen in the group, I will say for the audience that may not know these candidates, they may appear to be shy, but they both have been working in the community, in organizations that make a difference. And I have had the privilege to be in the presence of both of them, to see them in action. And when it's time to speak up, they will speak up, and they don't just talk, get up from the hip and start talking. They have thought out research, and they basically know what they're speaking about when they do get up. So I just like to tell you all that just for a point of reference.
Thank you, Ms. Audrey. You know, Boy, we have one more question here, then we have to move on. Here you go, sir.
Good morning. And this question, I don't know if it's a question more, as much as a statement, but I'm certainly proud to see you guys running for this position. I knew Ms. Patricia Partlow personally and knew her before she ran for the office, and then after she ran for the office, she was a force to be reckoned with on the city council. And she would speak up and she would speak out, and I think the mayor here can attest that she spoke up for her ward and those things. Now, we have formed a citizens advisory committee with the permission of the mayor and the chairman. So we are hoping that whichever one of you that would win this election would work diligently with us, because we are also soliciting the community initiative, which is the ladies that meet at the hut, that the community group that meets there and talks about different things. They've had Julie come and speak to them. So we're hoping that you guys will be a friend to that committee, because it pretty much entails the whole circle here down on East Cambridge and et cetera. Now, I heard you say that you were kind of shy, but when you put out front like that, just as I'm kind of shy too, but you know, you're forced into a position where you're going to have to speak up. And is that going to be a problem for you?
No, sir.
All right. Thank you. And the other gentleman that said that you were born and raised in Lawrence, I think. So I know that you know situations in Lawrence and things that go on over there. Greenwood's not a whole lot different.
Right.
But we just need people that's going to speak up, speak out, and stand for those things that your community would want to see you stand for, like Ms. Partlow did, because she was a force, and I don't say that lightly. Is that going to be a problem for you?
No, not at all. Basically, that's what I've been doing.
Thank you.
Pretty much all my life has been speaking up when I first came to Greenwood. So speaking up and talking is not a problem. Thank you.
All right, thank you, gentlemen. A round of applause for these two great candidates.